Every screenplay begins with an idea. Sometimes it's a faint impression. Sometimes it's a sharp moment you can't ignore. An image, a question, a fragment of memory, a character who refuses to stay quiet. At first, that spark feels limitless. No shape, no time, no order. Pure possibility. And that's the seduction. Pure possibility feels like freedom. But here's the line you need to accept early. An idea alone is not a story. An idea is the first tremor. A story is the structure built to contain and amplify that tremor. The distance between the two is where a writer's skill is tested. Most writers don't fail because they lack ideas. They fail because they refuse the moment the idea must change form. It must be translated into a series of events that follow one another with purpose. It must create characters who carry the emotional weight of those events. It must find a world that allows the story to unfold. This is the first real movement of screenwriting, from imagination to narrative. And it's uncomfortable, because the idea resists definition. It wants to remain open, untouched, endless. Giving it structure can feel like betrayal. But listen, a story is not the enemy of imagination. It's the vessel that lets imagination reach others. Writers often fear boundaries because they think mystery will leak out. In reality, the opposite happens. When a story finds its shape, the idea gains clarity. It becomes grounded, it gains momentum. What was once intuition becomes a force that can move through scenes, actions, images. So what do we do concretely at this stage? We begin the discipline that separates professionals from dreamers. We learn to recognize the true core of the idea, give it the correct form without suffocating it, and understand which elements belong to the story and which must remain unspoken, held in the background as invisible architecture. That last part matters more than people think. Not everything you imagine belongs on the screen. Some things are scaffolding. They hold the structure steady, but they are not the building. The movement from imagination to structure is not one step. It's a continuous negotiation, a dialogue between what you feel and what the story demands. Quick drill. 3 minutes. Take your current idea. Don't polish it. Step 1. Write the core of the idea in one clean sentence. Step 2. Write what the story demands in one sentence. What must happen in order for the idea to become a sequence of purposeful events? Step 3. Write one sentence for what stays unspoken, your invisible architecture. The rule, the wound, the fear, the pressure that shapes everything, even if it never gets named. If you do this honestly, you'll feel the shift. The idea stops drifting. It starts pointing. Recap. Ideas arrive as possibilities. Stories arrive as form. Your job is to let the idea change shape until it can stand on its own, without killing its mystery. Structure is not a cage. It's the vessel. In the next lesson, we make the first real condensation, the subject, the first shape of the story.